Route 13. It was Liam's first day at a new school, and already something felt off. The sun hadn't yet risen when he stepped into the chill of the winter morning. The wind bit through his coat. The street was still, every house dark. His family had moved to this remote mountain town just last week, and today he'd start 6th grade at Ridge Hollow Elementary. He stood at the edge of the driveway, backpack slung over one shoulder, breath fogging the air. Then he heard it, the low hum of an engine. Headlights bloomed from the fog, dim and yellow. A long, rusted school bus creaked to a stop in front of him. The sign above the windshield read, Route 13. The door hissed open. Liam hesitated. The bus didn't just look old, it looked abandoned. The paint was chipped, the steps rusted through. It smelled of mildew, dust, and something sour underneath. But maybe this was normal here. He climbed aboard. Rows of children sat silently in their seats, eyes fixed forward. No one looked up. No one smiled. No chatter, no laughter. Just the sound of wind slipping through cracked windows. The driver was a thin man with grayish skin stretched too tightly over his skull. He didn't speak, didn't even glance at Liam, just stared ahead, knuckles bone white on the wheel. Liam walked down the aisle. The kids looked strange, pale, dull-eyed. A girl near the front had a bruise circling her neck. Another had dried blood matted in her hair. One boy's face was badly burned. He slid into a seat near the back and tried not to look at them. The bus groaned and started moving. Outside, the sky stayed dark. The world beyond the windows felt wrong. The trees didn't sway in the wind. They stood stiff, like paper cutouts. The road wound higher into the mountains, vanishing into fog. Liam pulled out his phone. It wouldn't turn on. Dead, though he was sure it had charged overnight. Time passed. The bus didn't stop again. Eventually, Liam leaned over to the boy across the aisle. Hey, do you know how much longer? The boy turned. Half his jaw was gone. Liam recoiled, heart hammering. He stood, searching the other faces, blank, lifeless, frozen in place. One girl's eyes followed him as he moved, but she didn't blink. He ran to the front. I want to get off. The driver didn't react. Please. Liam grabbed the metal pole beside the stairs. Let me off. Still nothing. Then slowly, the driver turned to face him. His eyes were hollow sockets. Empty. Dark. He opened his mouth, and a long, rattling breath escaped, like air brakes hissing. We're almost there, he whispered. The bus picked up speed. Trees blurred past. Liam looked ahead. No road, just a cliff, sharp and sheer. No, no! Too late. The bus plunged. Everything went white. They never found Liam. The town searched for weeks. No footprints, no phone, no backpack, nothing. Some say he ran into the woods. Others whisper the old story, the one parents don't like to tell, about the Ridge Hollow crash. Years ago, a driver went mad and drove a full busload of children off Dead Man's Bluff. No one was ever recovered. Since then, some claim the old Route 13 bus still drives the mountain roads before dawn, picking up children new to town. Children who don't know the story. Children like Liam. But no one ever sees them again. Some stories you don't tell. Not because they aren't true, but because the moment you speak them aloud, they start looking for you.